I'm Trevor Bales with Bales Hay. Yes, my last name is Bales, and yes, I bale hay. I'm here with Port. Port, what are we working on today?
We're working on the lower end of a field, the drainage.
The drainage. Drainage is key. A lot of the country uses tile to get water out of their fields. We don't tile, we have the water run off into a ditch. So I have a grader. Port has a much nicer grader, so I hired him to come in and just help me move a little dirt a lot quicker and a lot more efficient. So this is the first field. I'm going to show him the second field, and he's going to get back to work.
Yes, sir.
So this is the bottom end of the field where the water drains to. And we're just trying to get the water off the crop as fast as possible. So he's running across the bottom, and we're gonna put some fall in it. We just shot it with a laser. We know what we're doing. He's getting back to it now. So I've had for our store, a metal shop's been making us a new countertop for the cash register countertop. And he just called and said it's ready to go. I'm gonna go grab an employee, head over there and try to load it up. I hope this trailer's big enough. We'll see. Wish us luck. Well, we got the new countertop. It's pretty big. Brian thought we were serving margaritas, so he came in, but we're not. It's awesome. So we're gonna load it back on. They're gonna take off a 1.5 feet approximately. So it looks great, but we're gonna get it modified. All right, Kate and I, if you haven't learned, love a good project. When we do lasering, we have to set up a tower out in the field and put a laser transmitter on the top of it. The tower I have lays down flat, you pull at the truck, and then you stand it up, and then you climb up the ladder and set the tower on top, the transmitter on top. It's tall, it's heavy, it's not fun to stand up. I've had to do it hundreds of times myself. Manuel has become the main laser driver, so he is the one doing it. I found an old trailer that my grandpa's brother built back in high school. As you can tell, it's fancy. It's been sitting in our junk pile for 50 years, maybe or more. So I decided, let's pull it over here. Let's try to take off the non-essentials, and let's mount that tower on top of this so Manuel and myself, or whoever's running the laser, doesn't have to pick up this heavy tower. So and then you have to tip it over. So it's really not safe. It's hard on shoulders, people's backs. As it falls, when it tips over, it's kind of dangerous. It could fall on you. So it's gonna make it easier and safer for the operator that's lasering. So we gotta pull the garbage off it. There's these two chain link deals. Kate had the great idea, let's put them together, and it can drag my gravel driveway. I can put a young man in a small tractor, and they can just go back and forth and keep all my gravel nice. But we've got quite a job. This thing's been sitting for an extremely long time. The tread looks pretty good on these tires. It's been sitting out in the dirt for, oh man. I thought I could recycle these tires, but that's not gonna happen. Well, whatever. We'll figure something out. There's an old clay pigeon thrower on there. We could use it. More projects. So remember when we hung that tarp instead of climbing up and tying the tarp to the tops of the hay, we're gonna hang a cable across the base of the barn. So we'll just pull the tarp up and tie it and hang it from the cable. Then we don't have to climb up there and crawl around on a bunch of hay. Wish us luck. Here's our cable, 7/16. Ugh. We're at the point where we want to attach the cable. So I've got some cable clamps in my pocket, and I've got that gun right there. I'm going to attach it up here, and we're going to go to the other end and pull it tight. So I'm at auction right now picking up a pre-made, prefabbed restroom, shower, toilet, sink. My dad got tired of me peeing all over around the shop. He said, son, I want a bathroom. So I didn't feel like making one, so I bought one at auction. There it is, the pre-made bathroom. All right, bathroom strapped down. I'm hungry. Time to get some food and then go unload this bathroom. And then I got to figure out, oh man, they had some cool trucks here. I love auctions. Look at these things. Oh, there's some cranes. I could have used a crane. Not sure what for. I would have used it though. I just had the septic guy over. He's going to work on getting me a permit and a septic. This thing is pretty cool. Kind of sucks. I didn't know it, but it was not made in the United States. It's got these crazy switches, and you drain it from the top. So I don't know if it was made in Europe or wherever it was made, but it's got a shower, which is good for safety purposes. Toilet for obvious reasons. Ow. Dang it, I just smushed my finger in there. That's not safe. I need to talk to someone. Safety first. It's got a mirror. You guys are on YouTube. And a sink. And a drain right there, and this is all made out of plastic, so if a wet dog comes in here and shakes off, I just come over here with a hose and I can spray it out and it'll go out that drain, which is pretty cool. So Ernie, the guy that drained the fat tank last week, he came over. I showed him all the hookups, and he's gonna work on getting me a septic and a permit. So this is another project we will be working on. I love projects, always working on projects. Speaking of projects, let's go check on our laser tower. Anyone else hook up to a trailer and leave it hooked up for like 2 weeks and drive around everywhere, so then everybody knows, all the other farmers are like, man, that guy's doing work. Man, he's just always doing stuff. Yeah, me neither, that's weird. Who would do that? So I'm not sure if I explained very well what this project is right here. This is a stand, a tower, and a trailer. Imagine this tipping over. Whop. That's how we pull it around. That's why those wheels are right there. There's a tongue right there that hooks up to a hitch. Well, it's pretty heavy. A guy has to push it up and tip it over, which is not very safe. Here at Bales Hay Sales, safety first. Here's this old trailer that my great uncle Tom built. I mean, last time this license was in '73, I guess. What we're gonna do is set that on here. I haven't quite figured out what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this off for sure. We're gonna cut this off. We'll leave this triangle shape to it. My shop guy was looking at it earlier with Brian, the head boss. I'll kind of let them do their thing. I made the suggestion. They said, hey, that's actually a good idea. No more tipping this thing up. So I'll kind of leave it in their hands. I'll hopefully get to help out a little bit. I'm a really good welder. So I'll probably come over here to weld this bad boy together. You can see all the wood that came off it. And apparently duct tape is probably one of the best things in the world. Look at that. Who knows how old this duct tape is? It's still shiny. That was the old lights. I bought new lights. So he'll have He'll have lights. He's got brand new tires. I'll put a little box on here for a battery because he's got to power the transmitter that goes on top of that tower. This thing is gonna be pretty sweet. I don't know if I should swap out the ball. That's pretty old. I mean, it still works, I think. Oh, I probably need to spray that with some WD-40. I might have a friend sponsored by WD-40. He's a millennial. You guys know who I'm talking about. Thanks for watching. If you like the videos, you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to tell your grandma and your grandpa to subscribe. And don't tell me they won't, because my grandparents do, so I know your grandparents probably will too. Tell your aunt, your uncle, because my uncle also subscribes. This is farming in the desert. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. Bum 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 ba dum ba dum.